Oh yes, we're back again, back to back. This is gonna be some random game. This is nothing specific. This won't be anything in particular. This is just gonna be my thoughts on a lot of situations that I've noticed dealing with men, women, the world. Again, once you come in, make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. As I'm gonna always drop gems and something to get that fire and keep that fire burning. And we're going to grow as a channel, as a unit, and we're going to bring ideas to life. This is what we do. We bring ideas to life and we execute and we keep executing until the execution gets better and better and better and better. So you saw my previous video, it was about cheating the game and about how those, they people have social media, and this is something that you're going to hear a lot in my videos. And I saw a post and it was talking about the elders, about how they lied. All the elders did not lie. What the elders did was got complacent. Because we have an enemy in which only a few of us acknowledge. We're the only ones running around partying, going on vacations like it's going out of style, while we're public enemy number one. We have no allies here. But we act as if our enemy isn't capable of what they are capable of. A lot of us are very delusional when it comes to things. Very delusional about what America is and how we are perceived and are treated here. Just because you get a little bit of status does not change a thing. But the parenting is at an all-time low. If I had to give parenting overall, when I go out, even when I just go in gas stations, Walmart, I look at the young people, I look at the kids in particular, I look at some of the Gen Zs, I say under 30. You can look at a child's behavior, hygiene, etc., and tell how the parenting was. That is one thing I'm not seeing a lot in mainstream media, is holding these parents to the fire. You're going to hear that a lot in my content. These parents, I would give you a fucking F. When I see these kids zombied out in the gas station, let me get 6 White Owl, 6 cigarillos, and two box of blacks. Every time. Trying to intoxicate the pain and trauma that they feel. Trying to smoke it away. And they may have a drink, they may have the bottle in the car already. They're going to get the tall boys. They're trying to self-medicate. I look at their hair, their dress, the speech, the articulation. Piss poor parenting at fucking best. The saying, the apple does not fall too far from the tree, is very, very, very true. You parents don't want to be fucking parents. I see people with kids out more than me. A man with no kids. And all you have to do is get on social media. They're going to Telegraph and geo-stamp where they go on the weekends. People with kids out more than me with no kids. And you ask, why does Philadelphia, Chicago, Birmingham, New Orleans, why do we always have to be in the top 10, top 20 of murder rates? And normally the people who are killed and doing the shooting are under the age of 26. Piss poor parenting. I still wanna live my life. Mama gotta have a life too. Mama got a new boyfriend who creeping in the daughter room and the son room in some cases. In a lot of cases, they just don't get reported. See, women have a talking point about things that are not reported. You want to know what's not reported? Boys being touched by the men that the mother brings around, or the uncles, the brothers of the women, of the mothers. Because a male He sees shame in that. He cannot express that he's been violated and touched, because he know that's going to lose our credibility around him, with him being around other men. I tell you, women play a game of bullshit you first, meaning they try to hijack and intercept things that they do and allow and transpose it onto us as if we operate in the fashion women do. That's what they do. Passport bros, okay, we're gonna get passports. No, it doesn't translate the same. Because if you were the shit, wouldn't the other men get the passports to come to you? Because you say the man's supposed to pursue the woman. So if the passport thing worked in the same fashion, you really wouldn't have to get passport to go to other countries. They would have the passports coming to you, dumbass. You can hear rat piss on cotton right now. They would get the passports and come to you if the man is supposed to pursue the woman. Am I right? Isn't this your logic? So if you're getting passports to go to other countries to date other men, wouldn't that make you the pursuer of the men? Which is totally contradictory to what you say here in the States. Dumbass. But this is the delusion. That's why I say you must take social media with a grain of salt. Look at what is being done, not as what is being said. This is the gem of life. All you have to do is look at the person's actions. Damn what they say on social media. Because most people that talk on social media, you look at their reality, it does not look anywhere near the bravado and the type of conversation they have on social media. It doesn't look anywhere close to that. We just have an epidemic with social media and parenting. The parents want to be friends with the children, and particularly mother-daughter relationships. Because I would have to ask myself, in 2023, Brenda's Got a Baby came out in like 96, 95, 94, somewhere in that year. How do we still have baby mamas as a thing, knowing the difficulties, the results it turns, the obstacles it creates? How do we still have parents letting their daughters become single mothers? And in some cases, by dudes that already have multiple children. And you would ask and try to have the conversation as to who's the smarter gender? Huh? And we have conversations around who's the smarter gender. You became baby mama number 4, 5, 6. And you thought it was going to be different for you. This is real life. In 2023, the baby mama is still a thing. After seeing all the turmoil, chaos that it has brought on generations before, mama's still gonna raise her daughter to be just like her. Ain't shit. And I'm not saying just because you have a baby out of wedlock makes you a bad woman. Absolutely not. But when you do it multiple times, or you do it in a situation where it's not a committed relationship, marriage, I would say marriage. I wouldn't even say committed relationship. When the fact that women get offended by saying you need to marry before you carry is astonishing to me. All women don't want to be married. Well, why do you want a child? Just to say you've created something that's just as cute as you used to be. You just want you want to live vicariously through the child because they're going to get attention that you no longer are warranted. So you're going to get the attention via the child. You see, myself, and there's a few others that are just like me who took the time out to seek knowledge and wisdom. I didn't just wake up and have this perspective and mindset. I intentionally pursued knowledge and information. Keyword, the operative word here is intentional, meaning I made it my duty to become wiser than I was yesterday. And I'm going to be wiser than I am today, tomorrow. Because I'm constantly pursuing information and knowledge. But you're going to have those who are content with having a 12th grade education and get all of their information from social media bullshit. That's how that's how their mind is going to be shaped. It's going to be warped. The men are now acting like the women, and the women are now acting like the men. So it's a stalemate. And this is the kicker. The two don't even know that this is all by design. The women more so than the men don't have a fucking clue that they're pawns in this white man's game. And white is not a race, that is a class. Because I don't know where the land of white is, nor do I know where the land of black is. The women don't even have a clue that they're pawns in this white man's game. Egotistical as hell. But if you ask them about what's going on in the real world, you ask them about the BRICS, which is, again, I said this in another video, it's televised information. It's all over the media. In specific media, they have in-depth conversations and breakdowns of what BRICS is, what is happening with BRICS and the US dollar. You ask a woman today about it, she won't have a fucking clue. But she'll tell you who Ray Janae and Lil Baby Jada Waiter fucking. They'll know that. They'll know Nick Cannon is on his 13, but they'll know all the specifics. They'll know what happened on Power, Snowfall. They'll tell you word for word, verbatim, step by step, scene by scene. But so what do you think about BRICS and Saudi Arabia using the Chinese currency and avoiding or bypassing the America? I mean, I think it's crazy. Get your dumb ass away from me. This is what we're dealing with. And again, this is unrepairable. I hate to say it, but it's unrepairable. You have to, it's like an old house. It cannot be rehabilitated. It must be torn down and burned and destroyed and rebuilt anew. A lot of you, men and women, most of you, you won't be saved. Because the kicker is, this the kicker. Come here, look, I'm gonna whisper this. Come here. You have to save yourself. Did you hear that? You have to save yourself. You have to save yourself. And you're so dumb, you think someone is coming to get your dumb ass. And they're not. That plane is not landing on that strip that you're standing stupid on. That bus is not coming. That bus is not taking the route that you think it's going to take. But again, this was just a random, just want to touch on a few things in the state of our society, the mental, everything that's going on. We're regressing. We're not progressing, we're regressing. Woke is now the new racism. You heard it here first. Woke is now the new racism. This liberal propaganda, it's a whole layer of things taking place that you guys have no clue about. Because the information is not going to find you. You have to find it. But again, let me know what you guys think about this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. It's the Day Master.